Hip hop was born in New York as a voice for the voiceless. It told stories about the streets, the struggle, and the reality of life, from Rakim's lyricism to Tupac's messages. Hip hop was once about truth and expression, but fast forward today, and a lot of people are asking the same question: what happened to hip hop? Has the culture evolved, or has the industry taken control of the message? Today on the OG Wisdom podcast, we're breaking down what's really happening to the music, the culture, and the future of hip hop. Welcome to the OG Wisdom podcast. I'm your host, Brother Tad. As we wait on our co hosts, our brother C Gutter and our sister K Fighter, we're going to be talking about a lot of things of what's happening in hip hop because I don't think I like the direction that it's in right now. We see a lot of people are beefing, and it used to be about the culture. It used to celebrate us. But right now, I don't know what hip hop is doing. So today we're going to unpack a lot of things about it. Like, has the labels taken control of the narrative? And if you've been following the OG wisdom, you already know what our answer is to that. We said the same thing that happened in hip hop is going to and is actually now happening in the podcast space, where people beefing is profitable to people outside of our culture. Folks that don't look like us, folks that don't walk like us, talk like us, or even have our interests at heart are now in control of how we are viewed and how we show up and present in the world. And that's a problem for a lot of us. Many of us took hip hop to heart because when it showed up in the 70s, many people I knew, I don't know about y'all, but a lot of my folks was broke. They didn't have no money. We just had friends and outside. And when hip hop came, it was a cultural phenomenon that gave us a voice. It gave us identity. It gave us a bigger reason to be proud because we seen people on TV that looked like us that was speaking for us. One of the earliest songs you could think of is Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five and Melly Mel's song, The Message. He opens up, broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the stairs, they just don't care. I know when I grew up, that was a reality. Whether you lived in the tenement or you lived in the projects. See, right now, people walk around and pick up behind their dogs, which is strange to me. But I remember as a kid, you had to navigate dog poop in the streets. All of this was a reality, just the filth, the muck, and mire that we were exposed to. And hip hop was the angry voice that gave it context of why are we living like this? Why do we have to live like this? And should we live like this? So then, this cultural phenomenon people thought was going to be a fad. And a lot of folks was like, nah, man, this thing ain't going to last. But then another group was like, nah, we can monetize this and get paid big dollars. Before you know it, it went from a multi-million to a multi-billion-dollar industry. Crazy how times change. Gutter, what's the word, bro?
What's good?
Ain't nothing. Just kicking it and philosophizing with the peoples about hip hop and all that, and how
Yeah,
far it's come. And do you think it's evolved or devolved, Gutter, given today's current position on what hip hop is dealing with right now?
what as far as today's landscape?
Yeah, man.
Um, well, you mean hip hop or the rap industry?
I'll say hip hop, and we put the rap industry in there.
I wouldn't say hip hop devolved.
I mean, do we really see DJs and graffiti artists? And I don't even see too many people dancing like they used to. I mean, you got some dope dancers. Definitely got a dope dance scene out
That's what
there.
I'm saying. What we see is the rap industry. We don't see hip hop, my nigga. That's my point.
And that's what I'm saying. So why do you think that is? Like for us, those of us who was around when hip hop started, 70s, early 80s, we didn't just hear rap. We saw the DJ, we saw the graffiti artists, we saw dancers, we saw the fashion. Right now, all we see is rap and fashion. It's almost like the DJ is obsolete. And shit, nobody got dancers no more.
Um,
Peace, sis.
Hey, good brothers, how y'all doing this Sunday?
peace.
Gucci.
Like I said, it's the industry. It's not hip hop.
Okay.
Hip hop are two different things. The industry gonna present what it wants to present, which is what all the majority of the population wants, which is white people.
Yeah.
So they don't cater to us. They cater to that audience. So they're not going to present something that's fully cultural. They're going to present what the masses present as hip hop. That's what I said. Like, nothing is really wrong with hip hop. It's just the music industry has distorted, you know what I mean, what it actually is.
Okay, I can see your point there. So what's the direction you could point the people in to get that good hip hop? I mean, I see a lot of dope dances on YouTube that come from different regions, like Tennessee. You got juking.
I would say indulge in the stuff that's not. I mean, all of it is corporate involved, but you have more natural stuff on TikTok and YouTube where you can touch bases with them and then follow them and learn about, you know, their music careers or their music journey or whatever. Whether it's dancing, graffiti, you know, you see a lot of graffiti on YouTube, TikTok, and those. That's why I said the social media space is a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a double-edged sword. I ain't even gonna say gift and a curse. It's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The same thing, make you laugh, make you cry.
Nah, that's a fact. That is a fact. So I guess you would say it just depends on the people's consciousness, what they looking for. Pretty much.
Yeah.
If you want some foolishness, you're gonna find it. You want the goodness, you can find it.
Yeah. And then like I look at it like this. Me is,
oh man, God, I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Still can't hear you. I can hear you.
Shit, you can hear me? Hear nobody.
Yes, I can hear you. I hear both of y'all.
I can't hear you neither, Sister Keisha. Maybe it's on my end.
I can hear Tad, but he's saying
me. Let me try some. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. It's probably your input sound that's messed up.
But that's me on my end.
Okay.
That's me on my end. Let me work it out behind the scenes.
All right. But yeah, like I was saying, is the people, the masses get what these executives want them to get, which is they catered towards the biggest population.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So we not even included in that.
Mm-hmm.
We have to do is we have to find those like that still rings true to hip hop.
Right.
You have some artists out there that really doing their thing. But the majority of people don't know.
Right. Those artists, the artists you're talking about are those outside of the industry.
Exactly. Like I wouldn't say outside, they in the industry, but they not pushed. These are guys that's not pushed. You know what I'm saying? And exactly. For the dude that does hip hop, instead of focus on find your audience. And that's the thing. It's a lot of artists out there that do that. But what it is the people don't want to hear anything new. You know, and I wouldn't even say the people, but the people in control don't want to change the narrative because it could possibly, the control could be taken out of their hands.
So would you say that it would be best that we get either these are the two things that have to happen, in my opinion. Either we continue the independent route, or some way, somehow, we got to get the hats out of the business, because they're the ones who are dictating and controlling what's going on.
If we go back to, like you said, us doing the independent thing for the most part, because this is what you could do. You like, people got to learn how to use the people that don't want to be used. They want to use you. You have to kind of flip the tables on them. You know what I'm saying? And put yourself in position where you're the beneficiary ahead of them, as opposed to them being the beneficiary of anything you do before you. Before you get anything, you got to pay them. And they're not doing anything, but actually they're not even spending their money. They borrowing money to spend money on you. So yeah, that's what we got to do. We have to take the control out of their hands and put it back in our hands. At one time, we did have a level of control because people didn't know what it was. People didn't know how to actually, you know what I'm saying? That's why they just packaged the rap. You know what I mean? Package that. They couldn't take the whole culture and package that, even though they tried. You know what I'm saying? But and also a lot of stuff, when they become a part, we start leaving shit alone too. Right. Once they come to and enculturated to it, we'll leave it alone. A perfect example, breakdancing.
I said that too. We got a nasty habit of creating greatness and walking away from it, once others are allowed to control it.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily control. It's like, I give a perfect example. It's like the white people with the woke now. Like, we don't even like that shit no more. Just for the fact that they taken it and did some other shit to it. They colonized it, flipped it, and said it was for everybody that it wasn't. You know what I mean? So, and that be our reaction to stuff like that. Look, remember Take a Chill Pill? Once they start saying it, that shit was the worst shit ever. You know what I mean? So that's just part of our culture, realizing that, they didn't colonize something that we created. So we don't want to give them that cachet anymore. Because once we drop it, it don't take long for them to drop it. And then it's end up right back in our vernacular. You know what I mean? So we don't really get rid of stuff, because motherfuckers are still doing versions of breakdancing, but they incorporated other new shit, that some more athletic that some of them can't do. So we start, innovating more and start to like really separate ourselves from other people, to give ourselves that light, because they always want to dim our light. So we may leave something alone because now the masses got it and it's not ours exclusively. So we'll add some new shit and do some other things, and then they can't do it. And by the time they get onto it, we done caught on to something else.
I see. I like the comment that Farnessa, she says, why not just stop? Why not just stop allowing them to feel comfortable in coming among us and knowing that they are coming among us just to colonize what we create? I kind of like that. I get what you're saying, sis, on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's it's impossible.
Yeah, because once something is sent out there, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, they
they
don't.
gonna bite it. They gonna bite
Yeah,
it.
that's that's their culture. We got to
They
remember,
gonna bite it. Yep.
understand that's their culture. Their culture is to copy and paste everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's the beginning of their existence.
Right.
You know what I mean? They've been trying to actually, and I see it as they've been trying to come back into the fold, but they done lost certain connections and things where they can't come back. That's where the anger be at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They
Mm-hmm.
mad they can't be black. So they no, I in my opinion, because it just shows it's a pattern. I ain't
Yeah.
even gonna say my opinion. It's opinion based, but it just shows the pattern. And I'm just looking at it from a psychological level. Is jealousy? Is less hate than jealousy?
Mm-hmm.
You want to copy?
That, to me, leads to hate because it's crazy because everybody know we the source. Everybody know we the source. And like you said, people jealous. They can't have that source. They don't know how we create it. It's just something that's, magical within us.
Yeah,
And they try to bottle it and contain it. And every time they do it, they F it up.
like I said before, those individuals that were captured and brought here, if they were outside of the country, you know what I'm saying? And then the blacks that were already here, that's genius. They took the best from the continent. Some of the best was already over here because look what we created. The mound culture. Every place is every place where indigenous people is at is pyramids. So, you know what I'm saying? And then the Africans they stole was the best. The best farmers, the warrior chiefs, the strongest. You know what I mean? Then they had to endure the middle passage and all that. And then once we evolve with all of these different black people from different areas, what do you think you're gonna get? And then under the pressure, we are the like the prototypical diamond. Like we are the diamonds. Because under all of the pressure that we had for over 250 years of slavery and then Jim Crow and all that, this is it. This is like we produce greatness through all those pressures. So, so that's why we gotta just peace.
So would you say that I don't know, because in some way, somehow, we have to contain that greatness. We have, and that's why, what I like about this whole delineation movement is starting to gatekeep the culture in a way. And everybody who's trying to misrepresent it, disrespect it, or abuse it, they're getting called to the carpet, but and I think that's the start. It has to start from somewhere because we can't keep going on like this. We've went through 3 generations of this already. So we can't keep giving away our greatness. At some point, there has to be some kind of gatekeeping. And if you out of pocket in any way, we're gonna shut you down. We have to. We have to. And that includes other cultures or other ethnic groups, the business, whether it be the hats or the Italians, they have to be cut off. It has to be a way because we can't keep going like this. And I've seen, I'm pretty sure maybe you've seen that movie too, Cadillac Records. In that movie, it shows how the manipulative factor of the business side, both, as you said, jealousy, they showed that jealousy of it and the need to control it and contain it. And when you have a pressure cooker, there's no way you can contain a pressure cooker. It's going to expand and explode at some point. So I think this is the start of it. But for the artists and their management and representation or whomever, they have to too also start to gatekeep some of that, because whether people like him or not, Tory Lanez broke the code. You don't have to have the industry no more. And we can stomp out a whole lot of things. Like you said, social media is a double-edged sword. We have to figure out how to use it that's most beneficial to us.
See, this the whole thing why it's going to be very, very hard. That you can gatekeep, but we're in a digital age. Once they see it, they're going to copy it. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? We don't even have it. It don't even have to be. It don't even have to be within the industry. Just it's going to be somebody that sees something and they're going to copy it, and they're going to be good at it because they done sat there and studied that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can gatekeep, but it's because people put out content every day, and people sit there and watch our shit exclusively in order to find a way to hustle. We are a hustle for them because they know that they know it's gonna be more financially beneficial to somebody without a black face. So whether you Asian, Arabic, Latinos that don't look black, whites from Europe and America, they're gonna see it on the internet and they're gonna copy it. And even if some of them might not even be under the impression, I know, because it's a non-black face doing it, I'm gonna get paid. But that's just the fact. They might just be doing it because they like it. We are the, you know what I'm saying? We are the blueprint for anything cool. Like, blackness is the epitome of cool throughout the world. They want to be us, you know what I'm saying? But without being us. Look in America. Like, you can speak of any part of America. The white dude that's cool, or the white chicks that's cool, speaks AAVE. They dress like us. They done made our talk into millennial talk now. Or Gen Z talk, not millennial, Gen Z talk. Like, black talk is now Gen Z talk. Like, they didn't label that Gen Z talk, when no, it's not Gen Z. That's African American vernacular English. It's simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So as far as being able to fully shut that down, nah. But what we got to do is learn how to be better businessmen and do like they do. Just look out for your own. Right. If you fucking them over, hey, that's what it is. You fucking them over for a black dude. Not the other way around, where we have a tendency to fuck our own over for one of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if we can promise something to them and then renege on it like they do to us because somebody else is giving us more money.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like this. That's why I like the like in the athletic arena, you see it more in sports where they doing it, like NILs and the NBA stars. Motherfuckers is like, man, I don't care about nothing. Give me my money.
Mm-hmm.
Care about your team, none of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here to benefit me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like once they realize the power they have over, you might be the owner of the team, but if every black person in any sports arena stops playing today, they will go bankrupt within a month.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing with us if we don't go to work or shop.
Mm-hmm.
It will go bankrupt within a month.
Yep.
But the larger,
I always used to say that. Give me 30 days and it's over.
yeah.
It's over.
Because we, bro, excuse me, not to say bro, but we are the pulse of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, like black people all over the world is the pulse of the world.
Yes.
Because if you don't get all of these people from these black nations to come to your country, you know what I'm saying, and input culture into your country. Because if you go to England, ain't nobody eating English food. They eating Indian food, Nigerian food, Jamaican food, Trini food. Nobody eating no fucking English food.
Right.
Same place in, you know what I'm saying? So it's the black people from throughout the world, you know what I'm saying, that they, you know, that come to these places and inject culture there.
Mm-hmm.
Because once they kick us out, they lack culture. That's why they was having 700-year wars and dumb shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like once we, and not as a whole, just the majority, but we need the vast majority of us to understand, you know, where our power is.
Right.
You know
So that means that goes to the question, you know, and the way I see it, yeah, hip hop has lost its soul. Until we can garner that back, you know, it has, as far as the mainstream is concerned.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even count that as hip hop. I just count that as the music industry because they not like, you may have people within the mainstream that really represent hip hop, but that's far between. The majority of, because you got to think about it, and I kind of you can kind of put it on our generation, where dudes was more on the hustle than
the business,
the hustle more than they were the culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say fuck this, man. This is how I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to we have people that don't have our best interests at heart that's getting you to do this shit. You know what I mean? Maybe your reality, but a lot of people take that, you know what I mean, and take it as, yeah, this is what I need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because a undeveloped mind is gonna take it as, yeah, he doing it, nigga. That's how you got it. That's how I got it. You know what I'm saying? Get it from the mud. You know what I'm saying? And people take most things from the mud as I gotta do it dirty.
So let me ask you a question. With the recent hip hop battle, I won't even call it a beef, but maybe you would, but I wouldn't. But with the Harris family against 50, Papoose, Fab's release, you know, do you think that it's igniting something right now within the culture of hip hop, or is it taking it in another direction?
With I can't even really say because that's just trolling. That's mostly trolling. It's like Because you got to think about it. Who dropped records besides them, Fab, and Papoose? Well, freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Besides them.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And
I don't know. Maybe it could reignite something because that element, was lost for a minute, outside of, the street culture, because that's all you were hearing with this mumble rap and trap and all that. That's all you was hearing. So, but
I think dudes were like kind of nervous about competition because dudes didn't know how to rap, just rap. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes didn't like. That's why I loved. I fell in love with the versus thing, then the Kendrick and Drake joint because you can go at each other without it having to be a beef. It's supposed to be rap battles. You know what I'm saying? So once we took battles into beef, that's what kind of fucked the game up, which was on our watch. You know what I'm saying? They got to be honest about that. You had beefs before, and I ain't like, don't get it wrong. KRS-One and Queens, that shit was real, like hands. I don't know if they was taking it to the next level. But like I said, we the ones that start taking it to the next level. You know what I mean? So like that's our responsibility. So we got to take accountability for that, dudes and from my era. You know what I mean? Because it extends. What we think we doing is going to extend to the next generation, so on and so forth. We may not know it. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude that I'm just keeping it real. Nah, bro, you just pass that on to the next generation and they think the same thing. You know what I mean? So that's something that we got to take accountability for. But just us like investing in ourselves, man. Like this is one thing we definitely have to do. This all artists. Whether you got a man, stop running to these majors, man. Stop. Because look, what they're gonna do is tell you get your views up. Get this up. I manage an artist. Shout out to Kyle Briggs. They're gonna tell you get your views up. How many views you got on YouTube? How many views you got on? You know what I'm saying? How many followers? It like that. They not even. There's no A&Rs. They tell you to be the A&R. So why the fuck would you sign with them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you signing something like a production deal or something. So now you have the control of the finance. That's why I say this is how you use it where you become the beneficiary. Because you can get the finances and already have a tape made. Yeah. Nigga, you just told me to produce this joint. Boom, boom, boom. I done got all the money. I done already did the little pre-production on what you know what I'm saying? And that's where dudes gotta be smart about the business. And if you go into the majors, you gotta have them wanting to sign you. And that's where you're in a position. It's like, nah, I don't want to be signed as no artist. Give me I have a label.
Right.
Give me a production deal.
Right.
Still have to recoup. But my nigga, I'm gonna give you that off the rip. You don't even know. I just gave you all my mixtape shit. You know what I'm saying? And one single and one song. Gave you a bunch of mixtape shit and one song. No, you got to do them like they do us.
Yes, I'm laughing because you're right.
You got to do them like they do us, and that's what people don't understand. It's like, yo, bro, this is a game. You got to play the game like the dudes that created the game. But don't play it. See, what our problem is we've been playing the game against ourselves as against the people that made the game.
Right.
We learn the game from them and then use it on ourselves as opposed to using it to them. Getting the artist. Yeah, nah, this is what we're gonna do. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get the label deal. Give me my PC. Break me off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you under my label, but just break me off.
Right.
You get all your joint, man. Hand them this. We
Mm-hmm.
gonna do all your mixtape. We gonna hand them that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. And we both ate.
Mm-hmm.
If the shit could, because this is the thing is, for your fans, you give free shit away. You know what I'm saying? This is for the people that your followers. These are the people that really invest in you. So you could sell a t-shirt and then get them a song with the t-shirt for free. You know what I'm saying? So now it's through the merch. So you keeping your fans. You keeping your fans. They not even worrying about the, and you could tell them, man, don't buy that album. That shit dirt. That's all my mixtape shit. Cause you can reach out with your fans and really, you know what I'm saying? So that's what people have to learn is if you're gonna be in the industry, learn how to use the industry as opposed to them using you. Get a connection with your fans as opposed to getting a connection with the industry. Get a connection to the people that want to hear the shit that you're talking about. You know what I mean? Whatever insight you want to give to the world, whether it's street shit or you just want to be a barologist and you just want to spit mad bars, you might want to talk about culture, whatever your thing, you make the connection with the audience, and then you dealing with them, fuck them. Only thing you want from them is their money. Because that's all they want from you is for you to give them money through your services. So, all right, yeah, I'm gonna give you my services. Might not be what you want, but I got this money. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm putting on we putting on each other. You know what I'm saying? Now I got the joint. The thing is, we have to stop being haters. Black, especially in New York, we are haters, my nigga. We are haters because we'll hate each other way more than we'll hate these motherfuckers that's pitting us against each other. Like I say, man, even like when we speak on we got to understand that all this shit stems from when we talk about us, the blacks, bumping heads with each other and getting in arguments. All this shit stems from white supremacy. So we need everybody to get an understanding what white supremacy is. That way, we can alleviate most of the shit. We always gonna have dummies on all sides. So it's never gonna be completely peaceful. You know what I'm saying? But if everybody understands, if the majority of us understands what white supremacy is and it is used to use us against each other, and we like, nah, fuck that. Yo, do this, backdoor that nigga. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? And then we gonna do business. That's what it's supposed to be. You know, because that's how they've been operating against us. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we're gonna make a treaty with this chief. We'll make a treaty with this chief and this chief and this chief, and then we're gonna start a war between all of them, and then suck the resources out of them. All right, we ain't gotta start no wars with y'all. We just gonna get your money and give you what we want to give you. You do that with us. We spend our money, you give us what you want to give us. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think as far as the hip hop community, music industry, like any entertainment industry, to be honest, because we the forefront of all that shit. Whether they stealing something from us culturally and using it on film as if to present like they do it. You know what I'm saying? We are it. We the blueprint. You talk about Superman. How could Superman be white? No. Where does he get all his powers from?
The sun. And you know what? But the thing is too, but see, that goes back to what I said. We gotta, I don't care if we form commissions or whatever. We can't let them keep doing that. That's what I was saying. We can't, just like, all right, when Michael Jackson put out that song and he put in that term that irritated the hats, they made him take it out. They made him take it out. You know what I mean? When Jesse Jackson,
but that's what I'm saying.
He was running for president. Now start over and apologize for that. And we got to be the same way. We got to be the same way.
Look, that's what I say. We have to do that with our financial power. That's what we got to come to the conclusion to. Is like, yo, the same way if you say something anti-Israel and they say you anti-Semitic, but say something that's anti-Israel. Every time you want to produce somebody that says something anti-black, black community, don't spend no money with them. We have to research shit like that too, as well as motherfuckers we know that don't have our best interests at heart. I don't care if you neutral, nigga. If you ain't fucking with us, we definitely ain't fucking with you. And we need like groups within every community in America that does that type of research.
You know what, real quick?
And I'm quite sure they do, but we masses, we also as the masses need to tap in too. Because a lot of people are uninformed. But that's why, that's why we here. That's why we got OG Wisdom, Thorough Black Talk, other pro-black podcasters that, we don't gotta be anti anything. You know what I'm saying?
We pro ourselves.
We pro ourselves. I don't care. You fuck me around, I'm just gonna fuck you around for a black person. I ain't mad. Cause I know that's how it works. You know what I'm saying? You hire all your people, I'm gonna try to hire all my people. I get in position, yeah, you can look forward to get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we got to operate, bro. Because we have to understand we are in competition. We are in economic competition with every other group. Whether we get along or not. Now,
I was going to say that.
When you don't want to get along, you're going to be put in that other group. Sad to say, even though you look like us. If you don't want to move in a pro-black space and you want to, all lives matter and shit like that, yeah, you put in that space with the other group. You got to get fucked around too. That's just how it got to go, bro. Like, I'm an extremist, so you know what I'm saying? I'm going to look at shit from an extreme point of view.
Now, you're right though, and I think, and I was listening while I was fixing the audio.
But that also goes with motherfuckers that fuck with us. When you fuck with us, we fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't one way. It's like if you don't fuck with us, we gonna shit on you. Nah, but if you fuck with us, nigga, you with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's like Godfrey. Like I could never say no wild shit about him.
Now he been flip-flopping lately. He been flip-flopping. He been doing some side dusty stuff. Yes.
I heard. I ain't
about it on the back channel, but he been doing some flip-flopping shit.
Shout out to Godfrey though. But it's funny because what I want to say is both of y'all was hitting a lot of nails on the head. Sister Keisha, you hit some joints on the head too in terms of the Harris family versus 50 Cent. And I see 50 Cent is coming back hard and extreme. And I don't know, Gutter, I don't know if you've seen, but 50 was exposing that Clarissa Shields got a side dude that's in G Unit. And when Remy was taking pictures with Easy the Block Captain, I think Clarissa was taking pictures with the other dude. Not exactly the same Christmas, but it's getting real Christmassy around here. Everybody
you got to
booed up
remember
for Christmas.
What did I tell you about their situation from the get-go a while ago?
What? Oh, Clarissa and Papoose?
Pap and Remy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not surprised he went from one to another.
Right.
I don't knock it either. I don't knock it either. You know what I mean? That's his angle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we got a saying down the way. If it's sweet, it's sweet.
Yeah.
we got a saying down the way. If it's sweet, it's sweet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, understand this. When you move like that, it's easier for you to get played too.
Yeah. And that's what's going on right now. You know. So with all that, these 50 did get back in the booth. And 50 went crazy. You know, and I'm not saying he lyrically went crazy, but he threw some grenades at T.I. and them family. That was like, whoa. And then of course, you know, 50 weaponizes everything. So he's going to put out the T.I. and Tiny documentary. So I say that because as we say rap, they fall under the hip hop genre. And
yeah, that's what I said. I don't put that shit in hip hop.
Yeah, but
trolling.
Yeah, and that's what it's become because it's like it became digital.
Industry hip hop anymore, bro. I've been like years ago. Because I saw how certain people get accolades and motherfuckers that was really nice. Bro, I like this is in the 90s. My nigga. This nigga Rise Cars.
Yeah. Crazy.
Nice as fuck.
Yeah. And his son too.
Yeah, but they was shitting on him, my nigga. You know what I'm
Rise
saying?
Cars is one of the lyrically best MCs out there.
Yeah, magazines, all of that was like, you know, and that's when I realized, oh, this shit is politics. This shit ain't real hip hop.
Right. Because then Rise Cars would be up there.
Yeah.
As one of the greats, as opposed to being mentioned, you know, just in the people who really love hip hop.
Exactly.
Or love rap.
That's what I'm saying is like, bro, you got people that's not really hip hoppers.
Yeah.
That's, you know, giving like my nigga, once that's what I said. Like she said, once corporate America controlled it, it's no longer.
So let me ask. Right. So let me ask to say, is it safe to say that they have weaponized our culture against us? That's part one. And part two, is it our job to reclaim our culture?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And I say both.
This why I say, yeah, definitely yes on both. Because I say this is like, bro, we had such diversity in rap at one time. You had the quote unquote gangster rappers, you had the conscious rappers. You know what I'm saying? You had the party rappers, you had the dudes that was just barholics. You know what I'm saying? That just wanted to, I got bars to spit at you. You know what I'm saying?
Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, yeah. LL was one of them, but he was a ladies rapper too. You know,
that's what I'm saying. We had diversity. You know what I'm saying? You had the hard dudes, you had the funny dudes, the skilos and the you know what I'm saying?
The Bismarckies.
Yeah, the business.
DBs.
Yeah, like old dirty, like you had diversity. You know what I'm saying? Now is drill trapper. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
and that goes to back what you were saying earlier, Gutter. You know, if you anti-Israel, how you can be blackballed in this game, you know, because those are the folks who really control the purse strings, for lack of a better word. You
Yeah.
think they say, yo, I'll give you $1
And,
million if you talk about clapping up your block.
bro,
And
they are the propaganda arm of the United States government.
yeah, definitely. Definitely.
You gotta remember,
And-
like people don't. Who you think was all on wall? Cowboys and Indians, where the white dude was the good guy and all that.
yeah, yeah. I like what Overdose Music said, closed mouth don't get fed. Get out there and make music.
Facts.
And I think that's what's missing. The people putting their heart and soul into it and getting it pushed out, because there is it's a few dynamics that's at foot right here when we talk about music and the message. Because you have the artist who's the creative. They can make hella music, but they might not be a good business person and not know how to get it out there and market it. Then you got people who know how to market and get it out there, but they don't have the talent. And that's where it got to get married. But we really have to, and it goes back to what was said earlier, we have to start vetting people. Who are we giving our music to? Who lead are we following when they say, yo, I could get your music out there, I could manage you, I could do this, that, and the third?
We have to control what's hot and what's, you know what I'm saying? We letting other people tell us, well, not me and not you. You know what I'm saying? We're past that stage of allowing people to tell us what's hot. People did it before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Overdose, you're going to have to share with us one day how Crucial Conflict embarrassed you. He said it's been on ever since,
But
it ain't just no grown folks spitting. A lot of gave up, period. Yeah. Yeah.
But like this what I'm saying. People, number one, let's stop holding on to old motherfuckers. That's number one.
What do you mean holding on, Gutter?
People is talking about, like, all right, for us, yeah, y'all need to keep doing music. But all them old niggas, let them niggas rest.
Who do you mean, Gutter? Because that was my next question coming. Like, is there an age limit on rapping?
No, it's not no age limit on rapping. But what I'm saying is trying to put them in the forefront, though.
Okay.
Let the young niggas move up, man.
Yeah.
Be that elder statesman and say, yeah, my young nigga kill this, that, and the third. Right. All the old niggas is supposed to have artists that's under them, my nigga. That's why I say the ego and the hating shit is crazy, my nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. I think what it is in the people's attempt to respect the architects, for lack of better words. But I do agree. Some of these old dudes need to sit down. Some of these dudes are really washed, and that's all they have is what they used to do back in the 80s. And it is time to make a way for the new generation. But the new generation, and it's not many, there's a couple, but have to have a message, and learn who to work with and who not to, because the space we in now, nobody really needs a record deal anymore. I hope nobody even looking for a record deal, as opposed to looking for a partnership to get their music out, where it's equitable for both parties. Remember back in the days, you was fiending for a record deal.
But what I'm saying, bro, is this is, we have a tendency, and this is from the industry as well. We trying to still get dudes that been in the game to come, you know what I'm saying, and let the young dudes be at the forefront, my nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's like I don't put no age range on anything. You got to remember, Tip is got to be damn near 50.
Yeah.
His joint is fire, my nigga. And I ain't talking about this record. I'm talking about the joint before they got into this and all that. That shit is fire.
What's that? Let them know.
I don't know the name of the
joint. Think that's the name of the song. Let them know.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know the name of the song, but that shit is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't be caring about names of songs, because I don't really, the industry, like, I'll hear dudes on YouTube or something like that and end up downloading the song, my nigga.
Right.
Like, as far as the youngsters, And then I don't really like, I want to hear new blood.
Yeah.
Like all these niggas I know that's nice, or I know you nice. And you been nice. Cam, Mace, Kiss, all of these dudes been nice, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, of course I want to hear new shit, but I also want to hear new niggas. That's why I want to
New
hear
talent.
yeah, J1. I want to hear his son. I want to hear what he got to say. Like, let the younger dudes that's coming up be in the forefront, not saying dudes don't still do their thing, but let's introduce some new blood.
Right.
They the only new blood they introducing is one way. Trap drip.
But now, do you think it's because who controls the industry? I mean, the media is controlled by the people, the small hats.
Yes.
So what's some ideas and thoughts you think how we can get the artists we like exposure? Because like you said, so many dope artists, children are dope. Like you said, J1,
Bro,
you got Chris Rivers, who's
listen,
Pun's son.
I ain't even talking about rappers' kids. It's a bunch of dudes,
no,
bro.
but that's what I'm saying. Like
Like
you would think, hold on, guys, let me say this real quick. You would think because they pops got exposure, you already got in into the industry. These people can point them in the right direction. Do you think the landscape of the industry changed the way it makes it harder for the new dudes who
no,
are
they
talented?
they not what I could like as far as speaking. I can't really speak for J1 and Rube's son Kai.
Right.
They
Shout out to them.
Some of the younger them fucking Misa's son Nico Brim, nice as shit. Like I know people that they family in the industry and the youngsters is nice. I don't think they aim is industry, like they know better. So they doing it on a different front. They knowing they're building their careers. Unlike a lot of other people who are trying to build a career, they're trying to get a viral moment. Yeah. And that's what these record companies is looking for, and people saying all type of shit in order to get these viral or do some wild shit in order to get these viral moments.
Yeah.
The past 5-6 years that I've seen, all of the new stars that came up like had a viral moment.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like it's more sensationalism than talent.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So,
you know, because what I'm looking for is how do we get that feeling back? Because I think it's for me personally, I think it's too much exposure to too many artists that aren't music centered. You know, to your point, it's viral. Yo, T.I. got a new joint, but I won't say it's overshadowed, but we know he beefing with 50. 50 got all his power shows, but we know him as a musician. Where's the music? And that's what I'm saying. It's overexposure of these artists.
Looking for him for no, I'm gonna be honest, just from my point of view, I ain't been looking for no music for 50.
No, me neither. But what I'm saying is what they're known for.
That's what I'm saying is, but how long ago was he known for that? Got to remember that's over 20 years ago.
Yeah,
he was known for that.
That's where I'm going. They're only relevant for these viral moments. To your point,
what I'm saying is, that's what I'm saying is, why are they still the subject of discussion in our music? You know what I'm saying? We still have these same old people are the subject of discussion. Bro, these dudes were stars when I was on the streets.
Yo, and that goes to the question: has the soul is the soul gone?
That's why I say no, because if people go and research and look for the shit that they like to hear, you're gonna hear some young niggas that's on that, bro. You got young dudes that's on YouTube talking about bring back boom back.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So if for the older generation that want to hear that, look for it. Stop looking for them old niggas to do the same shit that you've been looking for when they have younger dudes that still rap like that. But you hear one dude that's on the radio and just dismiss everything. That's the problem with a lot of the older generation. I'm just being honest, bro, because I do it.
I'll be
So
honest.
like,
I really only
niggas
listen
can't
to what I
start
like.
lying and say they don't do that. Just off of one or two dudes, they just threw away everything. Once they heard that drill shit, the majority of the niggas is like, man, I don't want to hear that shit, and don't listen to nobody. But they old shit. I'm guilty of that, my nigga. So
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But a lot of the older dudes have to be honest with themselves that that's what they do, and don't even want to hear nothing from younger artists that's really nice.
But see, for me, it's not to cut you off. For me, it's the same as generations before, right? You have to think about it. When your parents was listening to music, they really wasn't trying to hear what we were listening to. They stuck to their genre and what they listened to. It's the same for us. Now, if these new dudes, you want to reach your audience, reach your crew. You're supposed to reach your demographic. It's not supposed to be the other way around. So we're gonna have our affinity, if you will.
You gotta remember, you had those artists from back in the days that every old person had a song from them they loved. Chub Rock,
Big Daddy Kane,
Deuce, Big Daddy, like all of them. Dougie Fresh, the show. All the old heads down the way was on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
like, you gotta be real. That's what I'm saying. Is like the older people can like what they like, but try some of the young people out that give you that reminiscence of back then, because it's a lot of artists out there that give you that. Oh, damn, he's spitting like 95, like he.
Right.
I
think that's why a lot of people gravitated towards Kendrick for that very same thing.
Exactly. So, but what I'm saying is what we do from our generation, and we just got to be honest with ourselves. Once we heard certain shit, we threw everybody away. Because I've been guilty of it. And then I would hear a young dude like, nah, he nice. Damn. Nah, I can't shit on the young dudes like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they gotta give you something to gravitate to.
Yeah, you get and now I've started to look for, like, if I let me hear what some of the young dudes are saying. You know what I'm saying? And don't even look for the viral dudes, just look for, because once you go in the algorithm, it's gonna go to suit whatever you look at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna give you new people. You know what I'm saying? You might not, connect with all of them, but it been some of them like, oh, nah, I fuck with Shorty. Shorty is nice. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't judge people on their content. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to their skills. Because a motherfucker say the same shit that I be talking about when I was outside, but say it in a way that unless you know about it, it sounds like something else. Like how people will put basketball analogies to something, and people won't get what you actually saying. You know what I'm saying? You're saying some wicked shit. All in basketball analogies in order, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling some ill street shit, but I'm putting it in an analogy where even the person that's not in
the streets, yeah, they get it because you use the analogy. So let me ask y'all real quick then, because as we talking about skills, but do people really care about skills, or do they care about the overall product of the song? Is the song sonically good? Like, is it produced properly? Like, does it make me feel good? Because we know a lot of nice artists, but can they make a good song?
When I say a dude he nice, like he on a beat that, you know what I'm saying, that because the beat is gonna catch you first.
Yeah. How does the music sound?
Yeah, let me see what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And then once he say whatever he say, I'm like, all right, nah, I can fuck with him. Boom, I look for another song on him.
Yeah.
See what he talking about.
See if you're consistent.
Yeah. All right, nah. Shorty is nice.
Yeah.
It's because it's bro. It's like I said, you may listen to something. You may listen to this like the drill shit, and you might throw everybody away. Bro, it's a little dude named Lil TJ.
Mm-hmm.
This little kid is nice, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like dead on the rapping shit. Like he's nice. He know how to ride the beat. You know what I'm saying? Subject matter might not be, you know what I'm saying, for everybody, because he's talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? But this dude can really rap. So if we throwing out everybody, you throwing out this little dude, where in time as he matures, he's gonna eventually talk about something else, my nigga.
Right.
He's a
Change the
young
subject
kid.
matter.
Yeah. He's a young kid. So like we not giving people the opportunity, like, because think of all the people we was listening to when we was that young and the shit they was saying.
Yeah. I know we was bugging at the end of Lottie Dottie how Slick Rick ended that joint. She says, I'm 19. She says, stop lying. I says, I am. Go ask my mother. And with your wrinkle, I can't be your lover. We was like, yo. Slick Rick was a wild dude too. Because remember the Indian girl.
Remember, Moment I Feared.
One of my favorite joints for Slick Rick.
Reckless. Like,
but now how they recorded that, the recording didn't sound too good. You know, sonically. That was one of the dopest joints. Yeah.
And the beat was good, but it just wasn't.
It don't sound like it was mixed properly.
Produced, yeah, it wasn't produced properly.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely that joint. And that's what I'm saying. Like sonically, how does the music sound? Because a lot of dudes think just because they got skills or they could rap, people should gravitate towards them. And they like, nah, homie, it's a whole product we trying to get from you.
Number one, I know for me, I want to know where you came from.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
In the future, overdose. In the future. Well, I'm listening, Gutter.
I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to know that you nice, but I also want to know like where you coming from.
Right. What's your angle?
Yeah. Like, what are you talking about?
So do you think A&Rs are necessary, Gutter? Because a lot of people, I hear a lot of talk about people having A&Rs and media training. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because
that shit is very necessary.
Because I see a lot of people don't have that training anymore. So they just run out, wild out, say and do anything. And it takes away from who they are. Because it goes back to what you said, looking for that viral moment. And I think having the good music, and like you said, knowing where somebody's coming from,
paying the price, that was end up being a big star, end up paying the price for them viral moments and saying that wild shit. Kodak Black.
Oh yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I like some of Kodak Black's music. What I heard, I was like, yo, this dude is talented and his music sound good.
Yeah, but you've been checked in. You've been talked all that gangster shit and checked right in.
Yeah. And see, that's where it get crazy, because then you bleed the street element into the music when the music is supposed to be music business.
But what he's talking about, you got.
No, I get it.
Yeah. You can't talk all of that, and then when the repercussions come from you living that lifestyle, then you don't want to man up and take accountability.
Right, because and that's the slippery slope that for our folks in the music industry, it's like we always got to be held to this strict image that we're selling when we know it's music and entertainment. Because I know ain't nobody's checking Al Pacino like, is you really gangster?
Yeah, but don't sell the image. See, this is the thing, is when you sell the image and then you act upon it, and then you got to face the consequences.
Yeah.
You have to live up to that, my nigga.
Well, that goes.
We can't. No.
Hold on, hear me. No. That goes back to what you were saying earlier about the older statesmen, because this is what dudes need. Look, you can sell the music. Sell the music. If you're gonna talk about gangsters, but don't try to portray that lifestyle. And us being from the streets, we know how that story ends. So it goes back to what you said, elder statesmen. But where are they? because it's like the elder statesmen are competing with the little dudes and not really giving them game, watching them crash out, letting them crash out, and encouraging them crashing out. Because I'm quite sure if somebody's successful, like if he sat with a Master P, because I see Master P give a lot of dudes good game. You know, a lot of people who had the opportunity to sit with Master P said, nah, he put me onto some things.
Yeah, but like, bro, I've listened to this little dude. He ain't have no respect.
Yeah, and that's a lot of them.
That's that. Hey, you gonna pay the consequences.
Yeah,
bro. We can't, like, this is the thing. You can't act a ass, and then when somebody come to spank you, you calling for moms.
Right. Remind me of Baby Boy. That's right. Call for your mama. When Melvin choked out Jody, he's like, mama.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
right.
bro.
Call
like,
for your mom.
Yeah, you see, like, but remember the energy he was giving, Kyle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Energy,
he was popping. Yo, he was talking strong too.
Under his voice talking about, I want to smoke this nigga. Remember when they came in the crib before that?
He's like, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Gave the guns and butter speech.
Yeah. He talking about he wants,
I hope he hear me. Yeah, I hear you, little nigga.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, yo, bro, it's like, nigga,
but that's what the little dudes need, though. They need them elder statesmen in the game. And I don't see enough dudes giving it out.
This is even from my work, my nigga.
Yeah.
Even you trying to give them game, if they don't want the game, you gotta fall back, and they're gonna end up coming to you when they're in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to get a little dude, man, come in this program, do these things, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to get you out the streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you don't catch this case, Man, fuck you. I ain't trying to hear you, OG, Boom. Then when he catch the case, he gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Because most of these people ain't gonna do what he expected them to do when he get jammed.
Yeah.
That's just a fact of life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
It's just a fact of life. The majority of the time, people ain't gonna be there for him like he really need them.
Yeah. But now, see, that's just a young dude in the streets. I'm going to get back to the soul of the music, the soul of it all. Like, when the last time we heard something new? Or let me ask you, when the last time you heard something that gave you that feeling like, yo, this is my shit? Remember, we used to have a rewind value on certain songs. Like Big said, let the tape rock till the tape pop.
I like, this is the thing. The shit I heard, it wasn't. They were new artists for me.
Okay.
Relatively new, because they way younger. You know what I'm saying? It gave me that feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's been a couple of people, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So do you think, because I know you talked about the viral moments, and I guess we could just put that under the category of clout chasing. Do you think they want more clout than fame per se? Because or even to make an impact in the music.
They want fame more than anything. Bro, that's the worst drug.
Yeah.
Fame. Bro, I just seen a picture of Nikki, right? She was on the stage. And like a dude took the picture and then was like, yo, just remember, y'all young girls that going to do this how you gonna look. Yo, her joint looked at nuts, my nigga.
What, her bubble? It was falling?
Oh God. It was a sad sight.
Oh, so you saying her BBL is getting deflated?
It's a sad sight, brother.
I haven't seen a picture of Nikki in so long.
Dude, like, so it's like
Hold up, got a speechless now. Yeah.
oh, it was a sad sight, my nigga.
That's all you can say, just a sad sight.
Yeah, it looked it horrible.
Was it behind her knees?
Almost, and it was like, bro, it was like her leg was like this, and then the joint, this is her thigh, and then that shit was like and sagging.
Wow.
That was crazy. Like, bro, it looked it nuts. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, but that was like the warning is like, if you want to cut corners, this is going to be the result.
Because I know some people that got good jobs done. You know.
No, what I'm saying is, if but you got to work out, my nigga.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing is you can either just work out because you might already have it and you just need to melt off the extra pounds and you're gonna look
and
like
build a muscle, right?
Yeah. Or you might be flatty. You might be a flatty patty. You know what I'm saying? It's rare. It's rare.
I'm running
rare
with that one, the flatty patty.
It's rare with us, but we got him. You know what I'm saying? But
flatty patty.
You know what I'm saying? You might need that little extra help, but you're still gonna have to work out, brother. You're still gonna have to work out. So regardless, you're gonna have to work out.
Yeah.
Regardless to what, you're still gonna have to exercise in order to maintain it. How do you look like having channel 11s with a Serena butt, my nigga? That don't add up, bro. Like the only women I know that naturally look like that is Ethiopian women.
Yeah, I don't know too many Ethiopian women, so
you know what I'm saying? Not I ain't gonna say they had channel, but they have slim, they be real slim, and they butt be whack like crazy, my nigga.
They have a donkey.
What? Like it's like the proportion is so off that it looks nuts. And then when the proportion is off and it's sagging, it's ugly. So and that's just to say, like, when you not dedicated to your craft honestly and truly, like, this is what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You can have that viral moment, and if you're not really talented,
it can make you or break you.
Yeah, it's not gonna last long.
Yeah. And shout out to Omarion. Cause talk about not working out. Cause when homie did his verses, he's looking flabby and sick. Still running around with no shirt on. So to your point, you got to keep working out.
Yeah, bro. How you like? You can't be little and fat. That's the word. Like, he looked like the old, you know, them skinny old drunk niggas.
Yeah,
mad skinny with the big pot belly.
Or like, how you skinny and fat at the same time?
Yeah, like, how you skinny fat nigga?
Oh man,
a little skinny gut and butt nigga. Come on, my nigga, you out of order.
Oh man,
how you skinny and gut and butt? You little gut and butt nigga. This nigga look like a little garden troll.
Oh man. Oh,
I'm getting off this live.
Yo, messing with gutter, right? Flatty patty, call him garden troll. Yo, let me ask though, with the changing landscape of music, right? Do you think it's the fans that change that make the people change up how they present and show up? Or do you think the people are following the lead of the artist? Because it seems like a lot of fans now are more drama driven. They like the negativity. Like we were saying earlier, they like the beef. They live for it. whether it's Kendrick and Drake, whether it's 50 and T.I. or 50 in the
I don't
world.
really
50,
think people really like it. It's just people know that it's content, and they know it's going to be. I ain't gonna say I don't think the majority of people like it. I just think the majority of people know it's content, and they know it's going to be some people that's going to just click on it. Even if somebody click for 2 minutes, nigga, your content then work.
Yeah.
That's why you see a lot of people do the shorts. They ain't even got no, you know what I mean? They use other people content. Cause a lot of that be people do the click shit.
Right.
They take clips from other people's joint and just feed it into the algorithm.
Right. Get their narrative.
So that's how
Yeah.
you see, you see a lot of, you see one conversation and it'll be 20 different people on the same conversation.
Different breakdowns, different opinions. Yo, because he said this and
Yeah. So I don't think, that's why I say I don't think the majority of people like care about a bunch of this shit. It's just that the majority of people know they can make content off of it, and it don't take but the click. All you gotta do is click on. And if you already subscribe, you're gonna watch a little bit of it.
Right.
I'm tired of hearing that shit. I don't want to hear that shit no more. Boom, you click off, but you still engaged. So that engagement then got you know what I mean?
Yeah, get your numbers up.
Yeah. So because just think about it, like what we talking about. How many people is talking about the same thing?
Right. Right.
Everybody.
Especially the beef. Yeah.
Everybody. Because what we done mentioned is, we done mentioned all of this stuff that pertains to what everybody's talking about now.
Yeah, we just give our perspective.
That's why we're having the conversation.
Yeah.
Because of all of this nonsense going on and people not really hearing music.
Right. And that's the sad part. Because when do we get back to talking about music for the sake of the music? Like how good the music sound. I mean, it's almost like, and I can't speak for no other culture because I'm not involved in no other culture. I don't speak the language of another culture.
See, what it is, like I said, it's content. So people don't even want to, like I said, this is how bad it is. People don't even want to like highlight a rapper they love.
Right.
Because they ain't getting paid for it.
Which is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I just saw like this a dude I fuck with, Akeem Ali from Mississippi.
Yeah.
He been on 85 South and all that. He nice as fuck. You know what I'm saying? He on his player.
Yeah. Because something been popping for a few years now.
Yeah, he dead nice.
Yeah.
The light-skinned girl on Joe Budden spoke his name. He was like, man, you can't do that. We ain't getting paid to, market for him.
Yeah.
But it was too late. You know what I'm saying? It was too late. And hopefully she did it on purpose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to give them that light. That's what I'm saying. It's like you got a lot of artists, bro, that's out here that's dead nice.
I see an artist being blocked by another artist, knowing how hard it is to get in the game. Yeah. And not just get in, but get in, maintain, and be successful. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. To your point, because I agree about the older statesmen. But
he consistent on that TikTok and YouTube. So eventually, like, he's building a career. That's why I said, like, Cobb, J1, certain other people, they'll do podcasts and get spots, and people, they get they following, then they'll do collaborations with like stores and clothing lines and shit like that. That's how they get, like, they not sweating no fucking majors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They getting they shit off off their grind.
Yeah. But I'm quite sure they all want to sell out some arenas. and be like, yo, I'm headlining this joint. I know for
Yeah,
most artists.
but this what I'm saying is, and what most artists gotta understand, you got to go through the grind first. How the fuck you think you gonna sell out an arena? You just started. Like that's what be bugging
Yeah,
me, bro. I have this conversation with my artists, bro. Like,
yeah,
don't think, my nigga, because like you can rap and like you gonna be doing this, that, and the third, bro. You have to grind.
yeah.
You
Do it
gotta.
when you don't want to.
It's not even that. It's like, do you realize how long 50 was a artist, was rapping before he became an overnight sensation? Same
Right.
thing with Big. Same thing with Redman. Same, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with like it's this not no
Just
like
grab the mic and go.
yeah, like cause I know you good and I know you can make a song and this uh other person know you can make a song and you did that, now you're gonna be doing the arena. Nigga, you better get used to doing them spots where 15 niggas come in there. How you learn how to be a performer. Cause it ain't gonna always be crowded.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying is like fuck like we gotta stop giving these people these unfounded expectations of what they're gonna be doing immediately.
But you got some artists that said they didn't grind hard. They just came in and got on. Whether
They
it's
got plugged. Nobody just got on. They lying, my nigga.
okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, I can agree with that.
Like, come on, like let's you know that.
Cause dudes be like, yo, I just started rapping. I ain't no rapper. I ain't no rapper. I'm a hustler. I just
Lying,
picked up
bro.
the mic and yeah.
Come on, my nigga.
But this is what the new artist who starts
Then
off
when
as
they
saying,
get older, see, because they was following them old niggas that was lying, knowing they was rapping since they was 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? They just started selling drugs or doing whatever, boo, 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 boo. And rap became a secondary, it became a hobby as opposed to you making it a career. But you still was rapping.
right.
Big did it.
Yeah,
Jay did it.
remember them days on the corner.
Big L did it. Cam, like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What are we talking about? And then all of them got older. Yeah, I was doing this. Like, found out Big was rapping. You know what I'm saying? What did he
Yeah.
say on his album? He started rapping when he was 18.
Yeah. And we know he was rapping way before that.
All right, then. He wasn't even 18 when the album dropped no more. So,
Word.
you know what I'm saying? So, like, we have to understand is the industry shit. Like, bro, you ain't got to do that no more. Niggas ain't got to lie no more. You don't have to even be saying you a street nigga. You not no street nigga.
Word.
You could say I play ball or I fuck with the girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying? Bro, you had like, and it always been like that. But what happened was the people in control of the industry pushed a different narrative. Bro, Skilo, that was what, 92?
I know it's the early 90s. What? I wish I was a little bit taller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was some comedic shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a hoopty with 8-track and spare car in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even get no play on fucking what do you say? What's the block? The Hostro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he said he riding down the Hostro, couldn't get no play. So that's like you can be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
dude actually can be, because now you have the it's in your hands. We in the digital age, bro. So them
Yeah.
people gonna be calling if you being yourself and you good and you know how to write songs about your situation. Because believe me, you ain't gotta be no street dude, but it's still millions of people that know your situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you came up black, whether you in the hood or not in the hood, nigga, you got something to talk about that somebody
Word.
can relate to.
You definitely had some challenges.
Exactly. So you know what I mean? It's like, bro, you can be yourself. You ain't motherfuckers ain't gotta be, everybody ain't gotta be tough, because then it's gonna be situations like I was just speaking about with the little Haitian dude.
Yeah.
You did all of that and you was popping it and acting like that out here. Bro, it's two sides to this, my nigga.
Oh, his situation happened here in New York?
If you no, when he went to the
Oh,
Fed,
okay.
he refused to come on the yard. That's checking in, my nigga.
Mm.
That's a no-no. He fans him, especially you like
Yeah.
as you are in the streets, you gotta be in jail.
Yeah.
Like I don't, and you can change your life and all that, but you still gotta be that same individual.
Right. If you about that life.
Yeah. Like you could change your life, but the people ain't considering whether you change your life. So now you
Right.
still gotta stand on what you stood on.
Yeah. You'd be like, nah, I ain't even on that type of time no more. Like, well, I am.
But yeah, exactly. So now, like, don't duck it.
Right.
Don't
Right.
don't duck. You threw rocks at a glass house. You know what I'm saying? Don't duck it when a nigga tell you, yeah, come on in here. Let us holler at you. And that
Yeah.
these should be lessons for the young people that's in the streets. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
Or
remember
or the,
hip hop used to
or the
reflect that though.
or the people that's acting like, especially these young artists that's acting like you outside, because you're gonna continue to carry that aura and that energy, and somebody might not even be of your fault. Somebody's off that energy, somebody's gonna test that. So now when you react and you end up in a situation where you have to go behind that wall, you got to continue that same energy, brother.
Yeah.
That's you know what I mean?
And that's what I'm
Because
saying about the soul of
look
hip
at,
hop
look
being
at
gone.
all these little dudes that was on him, like, yeah, I'm on what he on. Then you go in there and you ain't on that.
Or I saw a video today with some dude.
Look how
They
many,
plucked him out in the can.
you got to remember, look how many, because people don't realize the impact they have on the youngsters. Look how many little niggas that followed that and is jammed up right now, and they went on that yard and might have got stabbed up or whatever. You know what I mean? But they still stand on they, and you going in there and not standing on that.
Yeah.
And your influence is the reason why these youngsters did the shit that they did. Yeah, you talking about you a gremlin, none of all that. You're gonna take it, you don't care. All right, you supposed to keep not caring once you get behind them walls, brother.
Yeah. And that's what I was gonna say. The soul of our music back in the days, like you had G-Rap with Rikers Island, you had Slick Rick, The Moment I Feared, you had Fat Boys in Jail.
Because
All of them
people
was like, yo,
told the
trying to
truth
deter
about
you.
what it was, the message.
Yeah.
People told the truth about what it was, not the message. What's in New York, big city of dreams, but it got sent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find out you were undercover, used and abused, served like hell.
Till
We've
one
been
day
telling
you was
you,
found
like,
hung in the cell.
we've always been warning the youngsters, like, yo, bro, this is not the place you want to be.
Word.
You know what I'm
You might
saying?
be cooling, you might be styling, but you won't be smiling on Rikers Island.
Yeah.
Shout out to G-Rap. Word up.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, and it's like,
And unfortunately, circumstances made us pay a trip there, but that's
yeah,
another story.
it ain't
But
like, and bro, you can't talk the talk and not walk the walk, my nigga.
Yeah, because you are gonna get tested. You are gonna get tested to see if
Better,
you're really about that.
and bro, that little dude is smart as shit. Have you ever seen his shit like when he first started?
Yeah,
The shit he was on
yeah,
and what he was rapping about?
yep,
Like he was rapping about the trenches, but he was more political.
yeah. Almost like a Nipsey.
Yeah, I heard that, my nigga.
Yeah.
So
That's what made me listen to him. I said, hold up. In fact, it was an interview that I caught and made me listen to his music because I was like, hold up, he ain't no dummy. This little dude, he's sharp. He's sharp, but unfortunately, dudes fall victim to the peer pressure trying to prove that they're about that life. And one thing I say, if it ain't true, don't try to make it true. You know, some dudes are fortunate. Some dudes are built.
You can't backtrack once you jump off that porch, my nigga.
Yeah.
Ain't no backtracking. Mommy ain't holding your hand no more.
And that's why I asked about the soul of the music, because where we at now, how do we help these young dudes? You know what I'm saying? Because this is our future generation.
Yeah.
Because I tell you, Gutter, I work out because I'll be like, God forbid one of these young boys do me like I know dudes used to do older heads. Because you remember when we was teenagers, early 20s. I never ran down on the old dudes, but
I'm sorry to tell you what's going to happen. They run down on me, brother.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Please leave Barbara Lou Green, Jackson's son alone.
Right, because older men, now that I'm older, I see older men ain't going to play with you.
Not going to end well at all.
Older men ain't going to play with you. They're going to cut you.
If I feel threatened, I am going for the kill, brother.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you a quick story, Gutter, right? Yo, shout out to Blacko. Blacko stupid. He said one day he was on the train, monked out. For those who don't know, monked out mean drunk. He said two young dudes, one came sat next to him, one sat across from him. They're like, what up, OG, you good? Black said, you good? He like, nah. Black said he pulled out his knife. I ain't even gonna play with y'all. Why your man got his phone out? It's like, oh shit, old head gonna stab her. But they don't know Black is with it.
Yes, I'm gonna stab the shit out of him.
Black is with it. Like, why your man got his phone out? What up?
I tell him before, like, cause you know the
and
approach.
they don't know Black is on
the
that
approach. You know what I'm saying? We did. Like me, I always reflect on when I was younger. Right. And you know what I'm saying? So I know the approach. I'm on your line.
Right.
I'm telling you, young man, I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna go how you think it's gonna go. Know what you talking about, old head? It's not gonna go like you think it's gonna go.
Yeah.
And I start getting more aggressive because now you're not gonna attack me. I'm gonna attack you.
Right. It's like, yo, you know how many decades I've been doing this? It's probably a second or third.
Once you give me that energy, I got to press you, bro. I'm too old. I'm too old to be,
know all the signs.
I ain't got that win like that no more. Like I still work. I ain't got that win like that. So I gotta press you. Once you give me them signs, listen, I'm telling you, it's not gonna go like you think it's gonna go. I will stab the shit out you. You know what I'm saying? And please pray. You know what I'm saying? Please pray she ain't with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She with me. You know
the Black Bernard gets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna let him know. But I'm shooting through the pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck about this coat. I am gonna lose you.
You'll be right here.
Like I accept the consequences, even though I'm gonna try to get away, but I'm gonna accept the consequences, bro. I was in fear for my life. I'm gonna take what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just please leave me alone.
But that's what goes back to the elder statesmen, dudes, because that's what kept me safe. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I never really approached no older Black men when I was outside digging pockets and stuff like that. We went to Midtown, we caught the real ops.
Yeah.
But young dudes, it seems like they don't have that code anymore.
Our rules,
was definitely different.
No
Because
black.
right,
No.
unless you was hustling.
Yeah, like I mean, like
Yeah, no black civilians.
yeah, no black civilians. Really, it depends where you at. No Asians, because they're gonna fight too much. That's
Go to Chinatown if you want to.
fight too much. You know what I'm saying? The niggas gonna grab your arm, you're gonna be scrapping in the street, and all the niggas will start coming, you're gonna get jammed. You know what I'm saying? That's how it depends on where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It depends on where you at. Really, and no Mexicans. Like back in the day, like not it's crazy. We would know like the little Indios. Nobody never booked them, bro. Like the little short ones that we used to always, they might not be Mexicans, but they
I'm about to say, I always just thought they was broke.
Them little motherfuckers, you'll know the motherfuckers that got money. They got them expensive ass cowboy boots and them big ass belt buckles.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was because they gonna be scrapping with you. They gonna be lit because them motherfuckers was lit all the time. Like you said, Monk. Them motherfuckers
all the way out.
at all times. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna really be scrapping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we had a certain protocol. You know what I mean? It was a certain protocol, but
and I think that's necessary that there's rules and codes, because I see that don't exist too much no more. And I don't know if it's because the old heads aren't passing it on, or
old heads are scared,
which is weird. But I get it. I get it.
I don't.
I do, because we got to remember, a lot of dudes ain't as live as they say they was.
I think it was before our era, though. I mean, I think it was during our era when it started. Because we would, of course, if an old head came at one of us, like it depends on
who he is.
We
what
gonna
he look like.
Yeah,
what's your status?
We gonna listen to him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If he tied us, older lady, automatically get your damn man, pull your fucking pants up. Automatically, your pants pulled up, all that. You know what I'm saying? An older civilian, if he say something, you ain't gonna curse him out. You may glare at him and all that, but you just gonna listen and fuck out it. You know what I'm saying? And be mad, but you ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ain't gonna wild on him.
Yeah, older in the streets, it depends.
Yeah, what's your status?
Yeah, what is
your rep?
Yeah, what's your status is. So like that's why I say it's like now it's like during our generation, I start seeing kids telling older ladies, "Yo, shut the fuck up, bitch." And shit like,
which is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And we weren't seeing that. You know what I'm saying? Until
we wasn't doing that in our generation. We definitely like now.
No, but we had it was kids that was doing that, and that's why I say that's why I think it started.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? In our generation,
but we knew some of them. Some of them was because you gotta remember some of them was in the basement classes too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, and you got to remember, especially when the crack babies hit, they just didn't know how to engage.
Yeah.
Because they got, they got the chemical imbalance. They got that motherfucking drug in their system. So they 88, ADHD, can't sit their ass down. You know what I'm saying? And then, the father might have been getting high, locked up or something like that in those cases.
Yeah.
So he can't get the, the proper discipline. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of dudes I knew was wild like that. They moms was smoking, and they was in them basement classes
because
like
they
2 teachers and 4 students.
They don't have respect for their parents because their parents getting high, so they not gonna have no respect for no other elders because they seeing all of them as their parents. You know what I'm saying? Or they ain't have to be their parents alcoholics. Especially the moms that be bent out there cursing everybody ass out. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know a couple of dudes that, you know what I'm saying? That's what made them be mad disrespectful to women.
Yeah.
Cause they
Yeah.
mom, like they moms was embarrassing them. So now they just had like an animosity towards women.
Yeah. Yeah. And these are the artists who are now rapping. Cause you see some of them. Some of them, they mothers be on the shows with them and be like, oh, that explains it.
Yeah.
That explains it. Looking at your mama, okay, I get it now. Now I get why you act the way you act. Cause my mom, she wouldn't please. My
The
mom,
funny,
she
I ain't
didn't
gonna
play
lie.
that.
We got to talk about the funniest nigga on the internet, funniest rapper on the internet, my nigga.
Who's that?
Finesse 2 times. That nigga
Oh,
is
I don't even watch his shit.
hilarious. He is. That's the one that said, "Soup, no pack. Cereal, canned milk, powder milk, no milk." Yo, that waffles, no syrup, jelly. That shit is hilarious, my nigga. So
I'm
this
at
is crazy. For me, I know the accent. I live, 30 minutes up the road. Like that's Memphis, Mississippi is right there, my nigga. Like you can literally walk across the street from Memphis and you in Mississippi.
oh
That's how,
wow.
yeah. That's how close because Memphis is at the bottom of Tennessee.
Mm.
Right on
I
the,
never been to
yeah,
none of them.
right on the Mississippi River. So they basically gonna talk the
I
same.
never been to Memphis, but I've been to Nashville.
You know what I'm saying? But they basically gonna have basically the same accent. People from the Mississippi Delta and Memphis and Arkansas Delta, they're gonna basically have basically the same accent. So Merc, I've been hearing that all my life. Serps, I've been, you know what I'm saying, my whole time.
So what's Merc? That's milk?
Yeah,
Merc.
yeah, Merc. You know what I'm saying? A girl is a girl. Man, where that girl at? You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just like certain. So that shit is hilarious because it just reminiscing days. Like I done heard motherfuckers say, and then just like how he accentuates it and put the face on. No jelly. Nigga, like he's showing, he got the grills. He like nothing. And showing all the grill. That shit had me crying, bro. That nigga is hilarious. He said kids ain't getting no pass. Are they out of line? I'm smacking the shit out of them. Man, no pass. Yo, that nigga is hilarious, bro. Like that's one of my like my when you get in the you get your shit you ain't supposed to be watching.
Yeah.
They elevated individual, but this just is some shit you like. You know what I'm saying? This is like just to appease your lower self. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit.
Right.
That shit is hilarious, my nigga. You know me, I like laughing.
Right.
I
Right.
first seen that shit had me screaming, bro. When I say screaming, when that nigga said the powder milk.
But now he's a rapper though, right?
Yeah, but he be streaming now.
Yeah, because he would do the well, his shorts was like on oodles and noodles and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Yo, this nigga tell like he telling you his story like when he came home from jail before he was on, bro. He was talking about he bought some motherfucking Salisbury steak. That shit had me crying, my nigga. Yo, oh man, yo, dude, because I could just like me from living down that way. I can just picture all that shit. The nigga telling you not to go to Kroger's. He said, "Nah, you can't go to Kroger's. That's them high price. You got a Family Dollar."
To
Yo,
get Salisbury steak?
yeah, yo, he's hilarious, bro. He said, "If you're broke, see, yo, but his like is his facial expressions. You know what I'm saying? The way he say shit, like with that real, because he got a real down there Delta accent. Like his shit is real. That's not like how certain dudes like in Atlanta put the extras on their accent when they don't really talk like that. Nah, he's one of them. He one of them dudes that's really his accent. He ain't put bro, that shit is hilarious, my nigga.
Now, I'm gonna have to check him out. Definitely have to check him out.
He's funny as fuck, bro.
But yo, we got 10 minutes left.
I put one of his clips in the chat.
Okay, I see it. I see it, sis. Which I want to leave the people with before we get up out of here. We got about 10 minutes left.
Well, for the artists, this is my thing for the artists, like for the young dudes. You know what I'm saying? The young dudes that are coming up. Like we know you spitting for your demographic, but you know what I'm saying? Know your power. Know your power with dealing with these people, nigga. You already know they trying to rob you, so rob them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just real, bro. They know, like, if you get into the industry and first of all do research. Like you being a rapper don't got nothing to do with the industry. It has nothing to do with the business. So do your research on the business and learn the business. That's how you'll learn how to rob them before they rob you.
That's a fact.
Saying like we were talking earlier, man, get that production deal and get them some bullshit. Nigga, I owe you an album. Here it go. Yeah, I give you a mixtape and one song I made, and then we gonna give free shit away, and I'm gonna do my merch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give my music away free, and they're gonna buy other things.
Right, just to support. Right.
Yeah, you can buy. I'm gonna give you my music free. Just support me in other ways. You know what I'm saying? I might have go to my website. Like I might have a Patreon where I'm doing exclusive videos over there. So you got to subscribe over there. So this is where you get my exclusive songs only from me. Don't pay them 360. Don't fuck with that 360 shit. Like I said, do a joint where it's advantageous to you. Because they telling you to do all this shit in order for them to even want to fuck with you anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah. Like
Sis, what you want to leave the people?
Your value.
If you're an artist, be an artist. You know, stick and learn your craft. Stick to it and learn your craft. As Gutter said, understand how the business moves and how it operates so that you can finesse it and work within it, get in and get out. Be wise of your content because it's going to follow you forever. It's not like, we 70s, 60s babies. So, we did a lot of things, but ain't no evidence. Evidence is on you. The evidence is on you. Cameras is everywhere. So be wise in how you move and, stick to what you know. Like, don't try to swerve off into something that you don't got no business in. Exactly. I listen to some of the country music artists and stuff. They stay in their lane. They ain't trying to come over here. Stay in your lane, and watch your P's and Q's. Watch your front, your back, and your side. And protect your booty at all costs.
What, family?
That is, unless you want your booty tampered with, then if that's what you like, if that's what you like, hey,
whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, it might be some niggas that want to get tampered with, but you know what I'm saying. If you're not that, pay attention. You know what I mean?
No doubt, no doubt. Well, we definitely thank everybody for rocking out with us who's been here for day one. It's too many of y'all to name everybody, but we definitely appreciate y'all.
And we got a few new people that I haven't seen before. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the new folks. Shout out to our usual suspects. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the love and support. We definitely be back here next week. And the question is, if hip hop evolving or is it declining? Once the video upload, put it in the YouTube comments. You don't even have to put it on the live. Put it in the YouTube comments once the video uploads, and let us know what you think, and we'll keep this conversation going. So we definitely appreciate y'all for rocking out with us. We catch y'all here next Sunday. So y'all stay up, stay blessed, stay true. And remember, no matter how hard things seem right now, it's always better days ahead. Peace, family.
Peace.